Yo, what is up, fam? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Will here, and we just got back from a trip to Big Sur, California. Such an amazing place. This is my second or third time there, but the times I've been there in the past has only been a day trip. We decided to make this a full weekend trip, so we had Saturday and Sunday there, and we got to explore and see a lot more than I've ever gotten to really explore Big Sur. So I gained some appreciation for the landscape and the environment. It's such a wonderful place, a lot of wildlife, a lot to see, and the places we got to visit, I'll go ahead and go in order. First, we went to Bird Island Trail, which is right before Big Sur. Went there. It's a lot of fun. That was probably my favorite place. It was just so beautiful. There's a bird island full of birds, and it's white. It kind of looks like snow, but it's actually bird poop, so that was pretty funny. But just a ton of birds on that rock, and there are seals. It just looks very tropical. It's like that teal water that you usually get from seeing an island like Hawaii. So you don't really see that in California, so it's cool to see water that's that color. And I actually got a pretty cool shot at Bird Island. I think it's probably my favorite, and you guys will see it soon. The other spot we checked out was McWay Falls. McWay Falls I've gone to before, and I've gotten a better shot. It was very hazy and foggy this time, so didn't get a great shot this time around, but it was great to just go and check it out again. It's nice to see that the water's still pouring down on the fall. And where else did we go? We went to Bixby Bridge towards the end of the trip. We weren't really hyped about trying to get a picture of the bridge, but we checked it out because that's like a landscape in Big Sur, and if it's your first time checking Big Sur out, you definitely want to check out the bridge and take a picture with it. So we did that towards the end of the trip, and then we went to the Purple Sand Beach, which was amazing. I think I had higher expectations for it, but it was still worth visiting and checking it out. Now, if you go to any of these places, you're gonna want to go pretty early because the parking situation is just very bad, especially on the weekend. So those are the locations we checked out. I don't think I'm missing anything. I mean, we stopped a lot on the road. There's so much to see, but those were the main locations that they actually have a parking lot or some parking, designated parking to see those locations. That's why you want to get there early, because if they fill, usually it's hard to find a spot afterward. And that's pretty much it. So without taking too much time here on the intro, we're going to dive into the live editing, and you guys get to check out the pictures that I got from the trip, and let me know what you guys think. So these are the 9 pictures I selected from the 600 that I took on the trip. So these are like probably my top 9, and I am going to edit these using the new night and day pack by Mastin Labs, the preset. They have a new preset called Natura 1600, which I've been meaning to try out. I already made a video with the Cinestill 800T, and I absolutely love it, but I haven't tried Natura 1600, and I love the film look. So we're gonna go for a film look on these shots here, especially because it was kind of like candid. I did use the tripod on a few shots, but the only one on the list here is probably this one, the one of the McWay Falls, that I actually used a tripod for. The rest I did not. These are all handheld. So it goes with the vibe, and we're gonna go ahead and start off with the edit. So I'm gonna apply the preset. As you can see, the preset's not perfect, so I still have to go in here, adjust the lighting, adjust the white balance, etc. And I am using the tour box. It's kind of like a keybind tool. I'll make sure to set a picture or a video of me using it, but it makes editing like so much easier. So we do want to just to check temperature here a bit, a little warmer. Yeah. So now you guys will see why I absolutely love this shot. And I think I am going to soften the highlights and the shadows a bit because it is a bit harsh. I'll transform. Don't need noise reduction because it was shot it was pretty bright out, so don't need that. And we're going to, I think I like to crop this so that there's less of this vegetation here. We put more emphasis on this tree here, which just stood out to me, especially with the sun like barely breaking through the clouds, and made for this like really awesome shot. And I think it's still a little on the cool side, so probably warm it up just a little bit. Bam, I think we've got it. See, a little green. There we go. So just added a little bit of green tint, and we'll see the before and after. So there's the before and after. As you can see, it's very cool here. We applied the preset. Looks more tropical. Really love the look. It's amazing. So last thing is to add some grain to give it that real film look, and we're gonna go ahead and add the medium format grain. And that's it for this shot. Love it. So the next one, this is my son here. Because of the overcast, we decided to start taking portrait pictures, and since he's already wearing the Breakingprs apparel, I decided, so this is actually not that sharp. I originally wouldn't pick this shot, but it's just the composition, and the beach is obviously like more sharp. So I just like the look, so I'm not really too concerned with the sharpness of it, especially if I'm not doing it's not like a freelance work or anything. It was just for fun. So we're gonna go ahead and apply the preset. Again, it's cool. It's a little bit overexposed. I'm gonna go here, warm it up. Probably gonna reduce the orange a little bit, just because I think the camera was picking up the red on the flannel shirt. And then a little bit of green, and probably crop it so that he's in the center. Something still feels off. Pull it down a little. I think the exposure is a little high. Down, and then the tint. There we go. Just paying attention to the white on the hat there. And I think we're solid. So pretty basic, easy edits. I think I would like to come back and review this one. So the next one we got here is at a different location. He's just showing off the Breakingprs hip pack, which is available at breakingprs.com. This is my brand here. We'll apply the preset, and it's almost perfect right off the bat here. I think the camera did a good job with the white balance on this one, but we'll go ahead and cool it down just a little bit. And then I think we're good on the tint there. Maybe add a little green, not too much. And increase the exposure just a little. And then from here, I'm gonna center him out a little. Probably come up. There we go. So pretty straightforward. We'll add the 35mm grain on this one, and there's your film look. Bam. So love that. And let's see if go back to this one. Okay, this one I forgot to add the grain too, but this one I think I need to cool down a little bit. Although I don't want to because of the landscape, but his skin was just way too orange, so this works better for me. So I like to go back and forth. Like if I'm having difficulty with one edit, I'll move on to the next one, get that one down, and then come back with and kind of start fresh. This shot right here, I absolutely love. I posted it already on the Breakingprs Instagram account. So this one, the last time I went with a 4:5 ratio, medium format, and then gonna soften the highlights and the shadows, reduce the exposure a little bit, and then warm it up just a little. I think we're good on the tint, and that's where we're at right there. So I might have warmed it up a little too much, so cool it down just a little. Right there. Increase exposure. Boom. So it helps to go back and forth between the shots here. And so this is the McWay Falls shot. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the preset. Warm it up just a little. I think we're pretty good on the tint. Maybe reduce. This was so I'm gonna go back, sorry. Getting used to recording and editing at the same time. I have to remember, I have to show you guys the before and after. So this is the before here, the after. Not really too thrilled with the shot, but it does give a nice kind of like film look, especially when you add the grain. This is definitely something you will probably capture on a film. So this shot, I'm not sure why I took it, but I do love it, and I think it's just because of the colors, and it's kind of random, which I dig. And I'm gonna warm it up. This one should be pretty fast, and I apologize if the mic is picking up all the noise in the background. It's midday time here, and everyone's pretty active, so got the neighbors yelling now too. This is the best, but gonna give it some green tint here, a little bit, not too crazy. And I warmed it up a little bit. I think maybe increase the exposure. And so far that looks good. Let's see. Before and after. Yep. So you can see, like, kind of gives like this is my favorite preset by Mastin Labs, or the preset pack, I think, just because like, for example, if I were to make a copy of this and just reset everything and use maybe the Fuji color, like it's nice, but like even warming it up, you do get a little bit more detail here, but the colors, I'm still digging the colors of the Natura 1600 more so. Like, it's just a green. Oh, and that's bare. So we got bare active now. So it's just a different vibe, like, altogether. I love the Fuji color 1400H for portrait shots. Not so much for these candid shots that we got at Big Sur, like just doing a little trip like that. I definitely prefer the Natura 1600, and even the portrait is a little bit off. The portrait might work for this though, even the Hector. Gotta cool it down a little bit, and then I think as far as tin goes, so that's Hector. Guess I can increase it. Exposure a little bit, and then warm it up just a little. So that looks cool. That looks cool. I like that. I like that. Maybe cool it down just a little bit. But that looks pretty cool. Now we'll reset it and try the Natura 1600, because that's what we're showing you guys today. Increase the exposure. I like this shot. My son actually took this shot, and that's me wearing the hip pack on my hip instead of like crossbody. Just gotta warm it up a little. There we go. So it's more subtle. It's not too, it doesn't have too much contrast, and I really like that. I'm gonna go ahead and add the green. Boom. Cool. So these are probably gonna go up on the Breakingprs Instagram account, maybe on the website too as a product photo. And there I am. My son took this shot, cut my arm off, but I still like this part, so maybe I might crop it first and come down about right there. Right there. Boom. So a little closer, more of a portrait. And we add the preset. I gotta increase the exposure. Tad. Warm it up. Maybe cool it down. I know there's a little green, so we'll reduce the green a little bit. Cool it down just a little. See how it's looking. So that's that one. Really like it. Simple, quick edit. Appreciate my son for this shot. And then the last one is just a product shot of the Breakingprs hip pack, and I'm gonna apply the preset. I can already tell I gotta reduce the exposure a little, not too much. Maybe just soften it, cool it down just a bit. Make sure that the pack is black. Adjusting the tint a little. So hopefully you guys could tell on the right here what I'm doing, because the Turbox makes it really fast to just make adjustments. And see the before and after. It's a little green, but I think that's okay. That's like the point of the film. Make it a little green. And I love it. It looks great. I like this. So that is basically it for the edits. These are the 9. I have several more that I picked out, but these are maybe the top 9 that just had a good feel, good colors to them. And this is my absolute favorite of the bunch right here. So probably gonna print this out, see how it looks. But on the computer here, it looks great. Already posted this one. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that is it for the live photo editing from my Big Sur trip using the Natura 1600 preset by Mastin Labs. Now, if you guys would like to see the other presets, I have another video for the CineStill 800T showing it. It's not a review, it's just me using it in my workflow, which I absolutely love Mastin Labs presets because they make the workflow really fast, at least for portraiture and product photography. But when it comes to my landscape photos that I sell on my print shop at breakingprs.com, I edit those like from scratch. So I don't use presets because I just want to edit those using my style and my outlook in the image. But I do absolutely love presets, and Mastin Labs has been by far my favorite. So I'll continue making videos on presets, me editing from scratch, doing more landscape photos, and everything photography. Because I do a lot. I am a freelance photographer, so I have projects all the time. And so if you guys would like to continue watching more photography, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and share it. And until next time, peace, you guys.